I'm Andi, the story lady from Flower Guard Books. I was just out collecting some sticks for our den. Don't suppose you fancy a story, do you? You do? Oh great, right. You wait there, I'll get rid of my sticks and I'll grab my book. Here it is, the story, The Creature of Llynlas Forest. Shall we go and find somewhere comfy and we can read it together? Okay, I've got my comfy spot here in the den and I've got the book, The Creature of Llynlas Forest. Shall we read it? Okay. In Llynlas Forest, the creature walked alone and thought about how he liked to wander and roam. He liked looking at the trees and picking red flowers. He loved walking on the grass for hours and hours. The creature was happy most of the time, but sometimes he felt a little sad inside. All he wanted was to meet another creature or two, someone to play with or sit and talk to. He needed a friend, that was quite clear. He'd been on his own for many, many years, so day after day and night after night, he went all over the place, in the dark and the light. In the morning he heard something high up in a tree. He wasn't sure what it was, so he went over to see. "You do not like me, but you do love to sing, and that is one of my most favourite things." He smiled and walked off as the sun moved through the sky. He sat down by the lake and saw two blinking eyes. "You are not the same colour as me, that is true, but you do like to jump, and I like to jump too." He walked off again, still not knowing what he'd find. As the sun went down low, he saw a shadow move behind. "You can swoop better than I can. You're as quiet as can be, but you have lovely big bright eyes, just like me." As day turned into night, he looked down on the floor. He saw something little he'd never seen before. "You do look like me, though your spikes are quite sharp, and it seems you only like to come out after dark." The creature lay down as night turned into day. He closed his big eyes and fell asleep where he lay. He woke up as the sun rose and was surprised to see the four things were lying with him, oh so happily. The spiky thing and jumping thing gave the creature a smile. The singing thing and swooping thing tweeted and twoo-wooed for a while. All five of them sat there under the trees in the shade. As the day passed them by, they sang and they played. The creature was so happy, a tear of joy appeared. He'd finally found friends after all of these years. So day after day and night after night, he played with his friends in the dark and the light. Thanks ever so much for joining me to listen to The Creature of Llynlas Forest. If you would like to hear more story times from me, Andi, the story lady here at Flower Guard Books, you can keep checking on the YouTube channel because we're going to be putting new ones on all the time. Thanks ever so much. Bye.